Hello, and welcome to the show. We're live today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. Good day. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Good to have you. Let's get started. Talk a little bit. Let's see how everyone is doing first, shall we? How is everybody? Everything sounding good? Everything good today? I tried to add in, while I was just getting set up here, I was trying to add in some images for notifications for new subscribers, channel members, super chats. A little bit of LA Knight for us. So, I don't know if it'll work or not. My guess is no. David Henry with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. You think we get Pat McAfee on commentary? We do not. That's confirmed. We're going to get the traditional 3-man booth, brother. It's a real bummer. Yeah, they're having a good day. See how things go. Checking out stream, make sure everything's good. I'm having trouble though trying to set up in Streamlabs because I'm using Streamlabs. I'm trying to use Streamlabs OBS and I'm trying to set up the GIFs that I got for notifications. Prove things here. For whatever reason, I'm using my alert box thing. It doesn't want to work. Best subscriber. But how are you guys feeling? There's some new screenshots that popped up today. Yeah. We got Trish Stratus. Some images, renders changed on WWE's website for the roster. I want to talk about that. And get into whatever else. Got the notifications. There, I got the image. I'm just in Streamlabs right now, everybody. Bear with me. I have alerts on. I'm full camera. Let's estimate. Yes, super chat. Now it's giving me the old. Doing that. I want LA Knight, dummy. LA Knight is in the game, friend. I've got all the I got all of the animations set up properly, but it's not doing the ones I want. Well, I can't fix it now. Yeah, it's doing the old ones. Oh, do that for another day. Maybe I'll if I delete it, then I'll lose it all. Settings. Hi guys, Live Riot. Hi. Alicia Fox Caustic. I don't think she's in the game. It wasn't revealed, so she's not going to be in the game. Got standard edition. Oh, Jacob, you can't get the Lita image out of your head, the one that I posted for the thumbnail. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was silly, wasn't it? Is Bray in 2K23? Not on the roster listed, but he looks to be DLC. That is not confirmed. We're still waiting for Bray. Unfortunately. I can't get these widgets to work. Bunch of crap. It's where I got it from. Copy. God, my widget's all ready to go. I was all excited. Oh, can't do anything about that. Oh, Matthew Kenny with the 490. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna miss playing Boogeyman and Doink in 2K23. Any news on GM mode for 2K23? I could be wrong, Matthew. I thought that Doink was in the game. I thought he was listed. And Boogeyman. Hold on one moment. I'm pretty sure he is. What do you guys think? How's your day going? Are you having a good one? I hope you're having fun. Monday, it's like a family day here, so the kids are off from school. Playing all day. I'll take a little bit of time and we'll go. Matthew, to answer your question, Boogeyman is in the game. He's confirmed. And Doink is in the game too. You're not gonna miss it. Be cool if we get Boombox Brock. Right? I wish we would get the Boombox Brock. Sick. Is Roddy in the game? No, I heard something online that it's Roddy's contract is kind of in limbo, like his contract is up, and so we're not gonna get him in the game. That's what I've been hearing anyways. Blades? Yeah, my day's good, man. Sean Ray, what's up? Good to see ya. Mr. Kennedy made DLC. I wish he did. Kennedy. If anybody can help me out, I am trying to set up my alerts. I want LA Knight GIF. And I'm just supposed to copy the URL. Not doing it. I take this. I'm gonna copy link address, going into my alerts, going to my subscribers, or let's go to super chats, media. It's there. Why isn't it working? Quite weird. Try a new one. I didn't like that. Change media. False. Give me the default stuff. Odd. Oh, Andrew Montgomery, thank you so much. I'm having a good day too today. Well, I'm glad, Andrew. Good for you. Excited for 2K23? Yes, I am hoping for Brave. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're gonna get a Braid DLC pack. That's just a guess over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am trying my hardest to get these gifts to work. Image address over here. Submit. Test it. Andrew, thank you again. Or Matthew, I should say. Thank you again. Thank you, Andrew, as well. I'm obsessed with GM mode. Did they tell us how GM mode will be in 2K23? Okay, so let's talk GM mode then for a second. It's a great kickoff. So GM mode, as far as we know, based on the dev interviews, what we do know is that we're going to get kind of the same as last year with some minor improvements. So we're going to get mid-card titles. We are going to get more on the match card. It's going to be seasons instead of having it as 15 weeks, 25 weeks, 50 weeks. So they're changing it that way. And the roster's still the same. There wasn't anything real changes there. But yeah, that's pretty much what we know. So some minor changes to build it out. Oh, and more matches and like match types made available, and upping it to like up to 4 players. So I think we're gonna get triple threat and fatal 4-ways are gonna be in there too. But that's what I've heard. Oh, we're getting subscribers. We're getting members, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Divine Rivera, thank you so much for the donation. I usually had to save the images. But you haven't heard anything on it on a Korra gimmick? On an updated Korra gimmick? No. Based off of the trailer, and thank you again, Divine, for the support and for the help with that. I'll have to save the image. The Korra Jade is going to be the old gimmick. It's not the new one, unfortunately. Try your way, Divine. Default on this. What's new? Blaze, what's up? Trenton, what's up? No, I just want to look for the renders, and there's a render of Kane 98. Really? I thought we're going to go into that on the WWE website. Ayash, hi. We're going in there on the website to see what they did, because they did change some of the rendered images. But I'm trying to get this little super chat thing to work. Nothing's working for me, brother. Subscriber. No, that didn't work. Not for me anyways. Holy smokes, JC, thank you so much. What's your favorite WWE game? No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000. And then it gets into I have a soft spot for WWF Attitude. I grew up with like that on PlayStation 1, I think. And then I remember getting it for N64 because I just wanted to see how it would look. But those are my top ones, like from way back when I was a kid. Thanks so much for the support. Woke Youngin, thank you so much for the support. Any universe news? That's what I'm most hyped for. Dude, I wish we were getting more news on that. Nothing that's been crazy updated. They are doing... Sorry, I'm trying to fix stuff and talk at the same time. Universe mode is getting the... it's like a drop-down list for what you want to pick. It's got that stupid zombie thing. Get rid of that. Yeah, they're not doing anything crazy for universe mode. It's going to be small updates. So we're going to get things like being able to do a selection list, kind of like Story Designer, but it's going to be on a very small level, where you're going to have the option to choose like, okay, I want to do this thing, do this action, you know, call out my opponent and create stories that way. Presumably be able to do small rivalry moments or promos, I should say. That's what I was thinking of. But they're not doing anything wild. I think I also read, Woke Youngin, I think I also read earlier that we are to get 2 nights for premium live events on your show. So no longer getting just a Sunday pay-per-view or picking Saturday or Sunday to be your pay-per-view day. I think we were supposed to get Saturdays and Sundays for premium live events. I swear I read that somewhere. I apologize if I'm wrong. But that's what I read. Big Migs Gaming, new supporter. Dude, too sweet to you. Thank you very much for your support. That's amazing. King Herb with the donation. Dude, thank you very much. You guys are amazing today. I've been watching you for a while now. I found you on accident, the best accident. Aw, dude, thank you very much. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that you could come in here and hang out and talk a little wrestling, talk a little video games. Thanks so much. And yeah, guys, I apologize. I'm trying to get alerts to work properly through Streamlabs. And I'm just a big dummy, yeah. Where I'm trying to do it at the same time and going live. Should have planned ahead, Matt, but here we are. I wanted to get this going. Alert box. What are some of your favorite? Let me know in the chat. What are some of your favorite WWE games? Not even the 2K ones. Is it back in the arcade ones? Or is it No Mercy, Mania 2000? What do you got? What are some of your... upload. I'm trying out one of your methods you guys mentioned. Getting my things to work. Shut your mouth is in there. Files up. Okay. Close. Save. Now I'm going to go in here into OBS. And we're going to add alert box. Add the source. Go into the alerts. Numbers. Cloudbot. The heck's Cloudbot? Don't want that. That's the widgets. That's the subscribers. Oh, balls. Still doing the thing. That's the super chats. All doing the same thing. Weird. Can't figure that out. Hold on, I'll delete that. What are some of your favorite games? 2K14, 2K17? On Trish's overall? Here's a question. We'll get to that in just one moment. I just want to mention Andrew, thank you. Oh, Andrew, thank you. Too sweet to you, my friend. Thank you for becoming a channel member. That's amazing. Thank you for your support. I apologize. I thought I saw a super chat in here. I didn't want to miss it. No, I think I'm all caught up there. Sorry, I didn't want to miss anything. You can't wait for 2K. Did you guys see the new screenshots for like Trish? We had Austin Theory as well. Can't get right? You want that too sweet? Yeah, channel member, get that too sweet. Did you guys see Trish's new upload? We got new screenshots. We got a couple more because I want to get into that in a bit, and then I want to look at some of the roster updates too. as I'm trying to also fix my stream simultaneously. Widgets. Subscription goal, donation goals, membership, super chats. Shouldn't I just be able to add this thing? Make me do the alert box. General source. Widgets. Oh, I think I remember how to do this. Hold on here. Browse source. That's what I wanted to add. Yeah, I think. Then we go to our widget. We copy that, bring that in there. Close that. What is this? That might have been something. Don't know. Reborn by Fate. Thank you for the subscription. Guys, thank you for subscribing and thank you for supporting. And that. Check out the chat, see what you guys are saying. 2011 with the ladder match, Garrett. That's nice. Love it. Adam, also like the WWE 12. Oh, Cobra, you saw me in the Fam Rumble? Yeah, you saw the little assemble Canadian guy? Yeah, a little weirdo. The super chats. Testing subscribers and testing that stuff, guys. I apologize. Trying to get it to work. I got like an LA Knight GIF and I wanted to put it in there. Upload. This one. Selected. Test subscriber. It's still doing that. Oh, that makes me mad. Matthew Kennedy, my last super chat. Well, thank you. But who are your all-time favorite wrestlers? All-time? I'm a kid of the Attitude Era. So I'd probably say Austin, Triple H. Triple H and Austin are like my favorites. From there, who else did I really like? I mean, then I get into like CM Punk, but like I did like CM Punk like 2011, a little bit earlier, his early run. Even him in like the WWE ECW I liked. LA Knight today. And all time as well. Roman right now in his current run I really, really like. Just what he's doing. It's my last super chat, I swear. Big Mix Gaming, dude, thank you so much. Fam thinks you look like LA Knight, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Most do. Most do. I can't help it, yeah. Man, Streamlabs OBS does not like to play with me. I am trying to upload this thing. Desktop. I swear, guys, we'll get into... Okay. Hey! That kind of worked. But it's still ugly looking. But... Oh. LA Knight's there, yeah. Okay, that one worked. So I think that is for... That was the subscriber one? Yeah, that worked. Then test the member. That thing just going on all the time now. Asians. Test subscribers. Nope. Can't figure it out. Deleting that. Okay. Let's take a look here at roster page. Boom shakalaka. So, wanted to go through this a little bit with you guys. Helen, Matt, do you like the Elimination Chamber Hoovers? Yeah, I thought Saturday was amazing and stayed up for that thing. It was good. Now, I think 2K has changed some of the roster renders, which might give us an indication of what they will be wearing for their attires in the game itself. And the game comes out in like 20-ish days, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for it. And someone else gave a super chat. What's wrong with you? William Birch. Good golly. Keep the great work your channel provides. Dude, thank you very much. Sincerely. Thank you all very, very much. You got Aaliyah? See, I feel like they changed that. See, now I'm just messing with my brain. I don't know what's new and what's old anymore. Did you guys watch Chamber? What did you think of Montez Ford? Breakout star. Ready to go. I loved it. Man. Banger. WWE Lover with the $1.39 with the sticker. Thank you. Well done. Theory. We got images for Austin Theory too. Bad Bunny. See, they had it last week. They made an error on here and they had 3 Hulk Hogan's and they got it switched down to 2. Beth Phoenix's render changed. She had the different one. She had the more recent one from a recent run. And then they switched it to this. Look at Kane. Trenton, I will. Don't spam. Trenton, I will. I'll look at Kane. Don't worry. Relax. Ford was amazing in that thing. Trenton, stop saying look at Kane. We'll get timed out. Big A. The Lashley. The Beth's render changed. Braun's the same. Brett Hitman's the same. We got Brie. Got Brie mode. Brock Lesnar. Braun Breaker is still the old Braun Breaker. Bruno. Creed Brothers, which is cool. Cactus Jack is in there. I have a feeling because Cactus Jack is in the game again and Mankind is not. I really hope, and I gotta believe, that they're gonna put Mankind as DLC. I don't know why he would be, but okay. Did Carmella's change? Will Bobby who? Did Carmella's render change for this? Did they update it? Or did they go backwards? I can't tell. I can't tell. Hit the Spinneroonie. I'm glad Carmelo is in the game. Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, Chad Gable's like, is that outdated? No, I guess it's accurate. Tammy West with the $10. Wow, thank you so much. Will promos be in universe and is create a story mode in the game? They are not. They are not in the game. However, they're doing this action list item thing. So what that is, according to the devs, is you're going to be able to select from a drop-down list of the things that you want in the game. So we're going to have it on a drop-down list and selecting what item you want to do. So if it's going to be, I think being able to do a promo, but being able to call out your opponent, being able to do a post-match beatdown, things like that. So you're getting like elements of story designer, Tammy, but you're not getting the full thing, which is going to be a real bummer. And can you do promos? Not sure. We can't do like full out promo mode like we've had in the previous games. It's not going to be that. CJ, thank you so much. Do you know if special ref is in the game or not? They haven't said it at all, CJ. So I'm going with no. Their big hype this year has been wall games, but they are not doing anything else. They haven't mentioned it. And I think because if it was in the game, I think they would talk about it a lot. I think they know the devs are smart enough to know that's a match type that fans really, really want. So I don't believe it's it. I'd be shocked. All in the main roster. By the way, I wish they would put all of the main roster refs in the game. That'd be cool. That's a cool thing they should do. Decor Jade's like her older gear. Throws in there. Yuan Riez or Reese, thank you so much for your support. You guys are doing awesome. Connor, yes, shout out to women referees. Dakota Kai's render image. See, I'm just a big dummy. Is that updated? Is that current? Don't feel like it is. Miggy Sato, thank you so much for your support. Is War Games in universe mode? Not confirmed. Don't know for sure. However, big dummy just sitting here, I'm going with no. I'm gonna say it's not. The reason I say War Games is not in universe mode, and maybe it is, and I'll be so happy for everybody, including me, because I want it in universe mode. Because every month I would just have a War Games match. I don't think it's going to be in there because the way I'm thinking about it, it is a specific match type that they can't plunk into universe mode. Like it's too difficult, and they have specific arenas for it. So I'm trying to think of like if you did a pay-per-view for War Games, I don't see it working because that card would have to go from regular single ring play for one-on-one matches and then flip to double ring for the War Games match. And I don't think the game can actually handle it. So I feel like they're not going to put it in there because it's going to be too complicated. I think they were able to get War Games to work. They're happy it's in there. I don't see it being in there. I can see them saying next year for current gen or new gen consoles that they turn around and say, "Oh, and we got War Games to work in universe mode as like a upgrade." That's just my thought. That's just my thought, and I'm thinking that because we still don't even have tournaments available in universe mode. We can't do King of the Ring in and that to me seems less complicated. So I kind of think like War Games is so big and heavy, you can't do it. I apologize if I can't X, and I apologize I don't know the name there. But with 399, thank you so much. Yeah, Dom Dom, you got Dewdrop, which is unfortunate. Maybe they will patch in Piper Niven. I hope. I don't know if we're gonna get Judgment Day Dom. I don't think we are. I think we're getting regular Dom. Which is gonna bum me out. Drew Eddie's in there. Edge has got the updated look, which is great. You get Ezekiel and Elias, which is big Zeke. Downward Incline, thank you so much. The old Cora Jade when she was playing skateboard. Who could skate? I know, and we get her in the game. We don't get updated heel. We'll get Finn Balor, but I don't think we're getting Judgment Day Finn Balor. I don't know. And I know we can get Alta tires. We can download them. GG is in, obviously. They just did their roster rating reveals. Do you guys care about the rating reveals? That's a question I have for people. Because I'm probably going to do just YouTube shorts on it, or I'm going to integrate the roster ratings into videos I'm doing. Like I'll do it as a segment. Because they're going to do an up, down, down this week. They're going to do a roster rating reveal, which is presumably all of them or most of them, or the big heavy hitters. And I don't know. Do people care about roster ratings? I'm kind of like, whatever. Cool. Care that much. Bray Wyatt, Tammy, thank you again for the support. Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy has DLC. Baby. We don't know the DLC just. I'm glad Grayson Waller's in there. I'm glad that NXT is getting quite a bit of love, which is really good. Get proper Gunther. Yeah, this is what I mean. So they had the other day, or last week, I should say, they had 3 Hogans. They had Hollywood, they had another Hollywood, and then they had Hogan. Regular Hogan. So, yeah. They just kind of messed that up. But they definitely went in and updated some of the renders. A lot of them are just old from what we've had in the last game. Here the King Lawler's in. We got Jimmy and Jay. Joaquin Wild. Juan Cena. Connie Gargano. Julius Creed. Kane. So, what's your name? Trevor. Not 98 Kane. Ain't got 98 Kane. Which year is that? What year Kane is that, guys? Is that 2001? Or is it 2003? No, 2001, he still had the face covering, didn't he? I'm trying to think of like the Royal Rumble. That's 2003. Deal. Yeah. Okay. 03. 05. Okay. Okay. Everyone just. Oh, man. 02 to 03? Threes? Thank you. Karrion Cross. Man, Karrion hasn't done a whole lot, has he, on main roster? That's kind of disappointing. I think he's still trying to they got to figure him out creatively. Got all the tools. He's got Scarlet. We're all happy. But something is missing with Karrion Cross. It's a bummer. I hope for good things. Getting card. Kevin Nash. Big sexy Kevin Nash. We're getting all the NWO stuff in there from last year. We got an updated Kofi. We finally get Kurt Angle. Yeah, LA Knight. Yeah, there's your boy. What's his rating? Don't know. Gotta get him a 90. 94, dummy. LA Knight's the best. I watched, on the advertising, WWE's advertisement on TV, what they've been running is that they're running like the house show loop. So out here in Canada, they're making their way out here before WrestleMania. They keep advertising the lights out match. It's a lights out street fight for Bray and LA Knight. These guys are still fighting in the house show circuit. They must be so bored. And for LA Knight having to keep doing the lights out match. It'd be brutal. Where do I find those images? Casual Gamer, I'm on WWE.com. If you Google like WWE 2K23, it's like the third thing down. You'll see from WWE's website the roster. Oh, Lita. We talked last week about Lita's render. I did a whole video on that. Other thing. I felt bad for that thing. VJC. I missed your question earlier or what you said. I see your one point there. Is GM mode online? It is not. GM mode is offline. Local multiplayer. Cannot play online. It's a bummer. And the version I'm getting for the game, the icon. Gotta get that a couple of times. Marseille. How universe mode looking like? Papa Dog, we don't know. Universe mode they haven't talked about. My real guess here, everybody, is that we're gonna get another ringside. So we're getting the roster reveal like now. They've been doing stuff today. They're doing the bigger one with up, down on Wednesday. My guess then is gonna be like Friday. They're gonna do another ringside report, and that ringside report I'm gonna assume is gonna be My Rise, or it's gonna talk GM and universe mode. And they give us maybe one more after that. Ringside report. Those are the ones I want. I'm not big on the ratings. You got new Maurice. Okay, so you got updated Maurice, which is great. Yeah, Jose Bravo. No, we don't have updates on the 100 cost slots. I really hope they're doing more, and I don't think they are. I think they're going to keep it the same. Riddle's in there. We got Molly Holly, Montez, Mustafa, P, Natalia, Nikki ASH. Okay, Nikki ASH. They get rid of it. They did. Ooh, Nikki Cross was in there. What a bunch of poop. Hold on. Oh, 2K. WWE 2K23 roster. So the 2K or WWE is saying that they don't have Nikki Cross. WWE. Even Google 2K. WWE wrestling. So here, let's go down to the roster. So WWE.com had Nikki SH and Nikki Cross, and then they got rid of her. They banished her. So we're not getting Nikki Cross? That's something wrong there. I gotta tell you. WWE Lover, thank you for the support. What was the first WWE game you played? Ooh, WWF. Is it WrestleMania in the arcade? 80s? That would have been it. Probably my first experience. So Nikki Cross. No Nikki Cross. What the heck? And nothing. That is ridiculous. These things don't match up. One is not like the other. Tomas. Otis. Queen Zelina. I go down. And Queen Zelina's there. Man, why are they doing that with the roster? I think they updated Randy's image. That looks like it's a new one. Kel, Reggie, Ray. Is in there. Boogs, Ricochet, Ridge Holland, we know, Rikishi. So they didn't change too much. We do know that some of the rendered images have changed. We're getting 2 Scott Halls. You got Seth Rollins. Not a lot of them have changed too much. Did Solo change? Maybe. There's in there. Don't go, Steve Austin. T-Bar. Why can't they just change it to Dominic Dijakovic? It's like last year they added him back in. They're still listing him as T-Bar. I don't get it. Titus O'Neil is still in the game. I know he does a lot for the company. He's still in the company, but he doesn't wrestle. Trish. They changed Trish's render. They had a different one, right? They definitely had another one for Trish. Undertaker. Lee, Xavier Woods, Xia Li, X-Pac, Yokozuna, and Zoe Stark. And that's the roster. That's the roster. It's interesting. They changed a few of them there. Renders don't mean anything, chat. Never mind gaming. They may not. They may mean nothing. It could just mean that they just changed the images because they needed to or wanted to. Yeah, Jamie Hash. Yes, we're getting Karrion Kross. He is in the game. Yeah, it is a bummer that we're not getting all the superstars updated. They didn't change Kane. No, he was the same image from previous. Same thing, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are joining us here, do me a favor. We're talking 2K23. If you can. You're busy. I get it. You're there. You're on your phone. You're doing some work. You're doing some downtime. If you can, subscribe to the channel. If you can, hit the like button. That helps a lot too. It goes a long way. We're trying to grow. Trying to get to 70,000 subscribers and 100K this year. If you can hit like on the stream, that helps a lot. It goes a long way. That little free button there. That makes Matt's day. And that you're here just chatting and hanging out. It's all good. Oh, Best in RTS just tweeted at me and showed me on SmackDown Hotel that they have Nikki ASH and Nikki Cross showing. Could be that SmackDown Hotel just hasn't updated it yet. They're like the source, I know, for getting all of our 2K news, and they're awesome. They put everything together really quick. But maybe they just haven't updated yet because 2K's website and WWE.com themselves don't show Nikki Cross, which is very odd. I don't like it. Yeah, we need Armin 26. We need more news on whatchamacallit, My Rise. Let's take a look at... Oh, so they gave us Gigi and JC Jane. So we've got they're sitting at a 81 and an 80 for their rating. Woo! I like roster rating stuff sometimes, but I'm also like, I don't really care that much. I don't know about you. I'm not like, I need the roster ratings. Fun to see what they're all at, but you got to kind of figure that Roman's 99, Brock's a 94 or 98. John Cena's also like a 98. And then everybody else is kind of into like the 80s, high 80s, low 90s, like for their top tier talent. Nothing crazy. We also got more images here. Add an image. The hell? There we go. They got a nice little one there of Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn hanging out. Very much akin to what happened at Elimination Chamber. You've also got Mr. Paul E. Dangerously. Paul Heyman's in there too. I'm glad that they did a new updated look for Paul Heyman. So not only is his suit updated, but it looks like they rescanned him too, which is great. And based on what everybody was talking about online, it looks like they fixed Sami Zayn. And they fixed Sami's hair a little bit. Well, that's interesting. Done something. Some good work. Then we've got Austin Theory is here. Look how great Mr. Theory is looking with his hair, and his beard is not up to date. It is what it is. Acknowledge the bloodline, number one. Put your ones in the air. Paul does look great. Theory, good scan on the face. Maybe people in creations will give us more of an updated look for Theory with his beard. Unfortunately, they didn't get that in. But those are the things. This is why I wish that they changed 2K to just be more of like updating, because we care so much about the roster. We care about the modes. We care about all of it, right? We want it to all be the best. But when it comes to like the roster themselves, this stuff happens every day. Somebody on the roster changes their look, their mask, their attire. They grow a beard. They grow their hair out. I wish they would go in and patch those things. Rescan them, or just try to change the textures and add the beard on. And then patch it in. But if you do that, I'm like, then you give us the game, maybe not every year. Maybe you give us the game every couple of years. Every 2 years. They got Trish. Trish was the big one. And then people got mad. What do you think about Trish Stratus here for 2K23? Because so many people were like, oh, it's the same from 2K22, is it not? So that's going to be disappointing. I don't think Trish's model is that great. It looks like they've lightened the hair a bit, and that's like it. And it's the same look. But yeah, Zwelch and others have said this looks better than Lita's. And why is that? How come this Trish version of Trish Stratus is better than Lita's model that we saw for the entrance? I don't know. But we need... Why can't they do like more legends on the female side where I can get like 2002 Trish and other ones? Hair is too light? Oh. That's a shame. Yeah. I don't know. The model looks good, but it's not up to date. We didn't even get like a newer version of her. What questions do you guys have here? Her complexion is darker? I agree. When it comes to so people are asking regarding like universe mode. So we're not gonna get, according to the recent interviews and stuff that came out in a couple of weeks, universe mode is not getting anything crazy for an update. It's gonna get kind of like a facelift, and we're getting the action items list that we can use. And for the action items, we're supposed to be able to select from a drop-down list, right? And be able to pick different things that you want to do. And that's kind of it. I think you're going to be able to select for premium live event pay-per-views, being able to put them on for 2 days. And then you're going to get your roster, your creations in there. That's it. The biggest thing I hope is that we're going to get it stable. That's what we're hoping for. Chris Danger. Supposedly all the DLC was leaked. I talked about this the other day. If you guys want to go through it, I'm happy to, because if you missed the stream from last week. But I did talk about the supposed leaked DLC and gave my thoughts on it. But if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to do it. WWE Lover with $1.39. Thank you so much. Enigma, yeah, 2K24 would be like the best. They can focus on next gen only. Yeah, I agree. They're still trying to go backwards, and I think that hurts them a little bit. Oh, Liam, Ray is 82. 2K just confirmed. Well, we'll see that. Did they? I don't see it. See their predictions. That's kind of it. I don't see Ray. Oh, the GG one, that was it. Matthew Kenny, why are you back again? Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. Cody Rhodes does nothing for me. I've always found him boring. I hope he doesn't win at Mania. Am I weird to think of that? No, everyone likes what they like. That's all good. I like Cody, but I kind of get what you mean. I worry that if Cody wins, how quickly the momentum wears off with Cody. I'm a Cody fan. I want to see him win the title because I just want to see new matchups. I'm kind of done with the Bloodline. I want to see the next thing of the next iteration of the Bloodline storyline. I want to see where it goes now. Presumably that Roman drops the titles to Cody. Assuming that happens, I want to see what's next. Roman coming back, become a face. Like, I want to see what they do with the character and get the titles off him to also create more storylines with the titles away from Roman. So for that, I'm excited to get Cody to have the titles. But I can kind of see where people might get bored because he's a straight white meat babyface, and then they get a little bit bored of like, okay, he's not chasing anymore. And the exciting part for so many babyfaces with WWE is it's in the chase, right? That's the exciting thing is the lead up to Mania is Cody chasing for the title. When he wins, are people going to be not turn on him? Because I don't think that'll happen, but he needs some big opponents and people to like threaten him taking the title. But then I wonder if people would kind of be like, ooh, we now want Sammy. Because they do. Alberto DLC leaked it. Okay, I see you saying it, but that's the rumored DLC. We'll wait. We'll see. I'll talk about it. I don't mind talking about it. Sorry, people are tweeting at me at the same time. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the Cody situation. Oh, Ray Rowdy gifted a symbol membership, dude. Thank you. See this for you. Boom, double two sweet for you because you're gifting. You're gifting 2 sweets everywhere. You crazy person. Thank you. Yeah, Trenton, we do need more legends in the game. I agree. It needs a lot. Let's take a look here at, if we can. We've looked at the ringside report, but I wanted to take a look at it for a second here. So, if you guys haven't already, we got the ringside report from 2K themselves. This came out last week. When did this come out? The 17th? What are we now? The 20th? I'm gonna look at my calendar too. This came out on the 17th. It was a Friday. When did the last one come out? Trying to look up a pattern. Doesn't make sense. January 16th, 2023. I got a feeling that we're gonna get another ringside report for number 3 on Friday. That's my guess. Yes. Not my guess. Be our guest. Showcase. Are you guys excited for Showcase? I kind of am. It's an interesting twist where they're gonna have beat up John Cena. I kind of like that. Braden Wright is a channel member. Dude, too sweet to you. Thank you very much. Garrett with a $10 super chat. Man, thank you very, very much. GM fully customized with logos, arenas, and whatever championship we want to use. Yes, I agree. I want that too. Don't think we're getting that. Getting 4 GMs though. Gotta let us customize the show a bit, right? Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Maybe the 4th one could be custom show. I would dig that. If they let us do one custom show, it's progress. Progress, Garrett. I'm in for it. Are you guys excited for the John Cena showcase? What I'm excited for is some of the matchups here and that we're getting Edge. Did they list Randy Orton on here? Yes, they did. Hell in a Cell 2009. That'll be fun. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be very much like Rey Mysterio in terms of the quality and what they're doing. They're changing graphics on it. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but I think it's still going to be a good showing. But what excites me too is that we're going to get the titles that we're going to get unlocked, which were in like 2K22 and previous years as well. So that's nothing crazy. I like having all of the arenas. We're getting a lot of SummerSlams, to be honest with you. I enjoy a good SummerSlam arena, just like everybody else, but that's a lot of SummerSlams. But the older versions of like Edge, Triple H, those models, Brock Lesnar, that's going to be fun too. Raj says scroll down. I can scroll down. The Rocket Mania. Slim Broco is Mankind 23. He's not listed at all. So he might be in DLC or he's out. And if he's out, it doesn't make any sense. You have Cactus Jack in the game. Raw Rowdy. Oh, too sweet. ECW One Night Stand will be fun. So I think that we're gonna get AJ Styles is render looks good. It does look good. People were saying that his gloves look weird. Like his gloves are off. I don't know. I think it looks fine. Because for the very nitty-gritty design, maybe it's off. But I thought it looked fine. We're gonna get the Undertaker too. So there's a lot of good stuff for Showcase. First ringside report. So we're talking about War Games. This threw me off. Okay, did you guys catch this? So where is it? It's in the rules. Yeah. So the match can be won by pinfall or submission. We all know that. But then up here in the match rules list, the last thing says War Games can be won by pinfall or submission or throwing your opponent off of the cage. So I can win by chucking him out of the cage? Outside? I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it too. Yeah, no, Joe, there's no ceiling on the cage. But they wrote it here. And then the official rules do not say it, because the official rules is what they have on the game itself when you watch any of the gameplay footage, right? That's just weird. I have a feeling that's just a typo. That's somebody messing up. But you couldn't do that in any other thing. Like, you could throw someone off of Hell in the Cell, but I don't see you being able to go to the top of the cell and then chuck somebody off. Chris Danger, yes, I saw your tweet. I'll take a look a bit. But I'm glad at least that it's 3v3 and 4v4. They got it up to 4 on 4. That makes me happy. It's not going to be just terrible. And then they got some of these little moments here. You got top rope drag, leg drop, springboard moves. Some of the springboards look cool. Like doing a Cody cutter is now going to be playable as like a signature finisher. That's good. I do like that for war games that they did take the time to make sure that we could get weapons out of the ring when it's our turn, or we can swap to our other player or other ally in the match, and being able to just chuck in all the weapons we want. So if I can customize the weapon wheel, I'll be really happy. And then I could just do tables, and I could just do flaming tables inside. But I hope. WWE Lever. Yeah. Tay, why isn't War Games like 5 versus 5? Because the game itself does not have 5v5. They couldn't make it work. I wish we had 5-on-5 matches. It'd be way better. Welcome to the internet. And I wonder too, when they do this, when they have these moves inside in the war games, is it going to be like only an option of like DDT and like maybe backdrop? I wonder if it's just going to be that, if they're going to give us anything else. I don't know. Tyler Day, how are you? How am I? I'm doing great. It's the afternoon here on a Monday. I'm having a good time. I'm going to get to chat with all of you. Yeah, Reese, we used to only get 3v3, and then we got 4v4, and everyone's like, I want 10-on-10 matches. I know, I do too. Oh, Schwitty, Rizzard? Ray's rating is on his Instagram account. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Mr. Fett, what time is it in Canada? Right now, it's like almost 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I wish they would up the 4v4. Or, excuse me, I wish they would upgrade the Royal Rumble. And give us a bigger Rumble. That'd be fun. Will we have the ECW arena? Christian, not the original one, I don't think. I think we're going to get whatever, regular. Oh, you guys are right. Yeah, Ray's got a rating of 82. There he is. Yeah, they had it on Instagram. They just posted on Twitter. I don't do the Instagram. Mason Souza used to live near Oakville. Oh, right on, buddy. I know exactly where you were. No, not far. Like an hour-ish from Oakville. Booyaka. 82. Booyaka. Why are people mad? Is Ray's rating too low? The thing about ratings, people get really mad, or they're just like, grr, Ray's too low. He's too high. I can go in and edit the superstar. I can change how powerful they are. You can make Ray the most dominant thing in the world. Albert, thank you for the ole. To all my Canucks. So Ray's the 82. JC and GG are 80 and 81. Pretty much all they've shown off right now, anyways. William Reed, hi. Samuel Coombs. Yeah. LA Knight, yeah. Everyone. Everyone says it, buddy. I love it because what I love is that I'm doing this for a fair amount of time, and I get the LA Knight thing for so long, and then I'm always forgetting that like new people find my channel or whatever every day. So their initial reaction is typically like, this guy kind of looks like a dummy LA Knight. And I'm like, it's a regular thing. But no one's seen me before. So it still makes me laugh. I'm like, hey, you look like LA Knight. I'm like, yeah, every day. Every day I get it. All good. But I try to in the comments section of the videos. I'm always like, yeah. Every bloody time. Black Panther, what does backstage look like? Yeah, we don't know. They haven't given us... This is the thing about the... Hold down here. They haven't talked about any other match types. They haven't talked about the modes. And I'm guessing it's because there's not much to talk about. But they haven't changed it. In any of the preview stuff, no one did any backstage. It wasn't available. If you guys want to talk about the DLC, yeah. We can talk about DLC. Johnny Knoxville DLC? Don't know. So let's... Okay, so I see it in there. Let's talk... Want to talk about DLC? We'll talk about DLC. Smooth Rice. How do you think Wargames will work in Universe mode? I don't. I said this a little bit earlier if you missed it, but I don't think we're going to get... I don't think we're going to get Wargames in Universe. I don't think they can make it happen. Karuma, thank you for the support. Hi, sorry if it's been said, but I don't think the WWE website renders are in-game renders for Roman, Seth, etc. are different than up, down, 2K23. A very good point. Thank you for the support. WWE might have just slapped in some generic renders, right? It's just funny and interesting how the left hand isn't talking to the right hand. They're WWE's doing their thing for uploading renders and that, and then 2K is going to do their own thing. It's hard to know, right? But just looking at it, I'm like, oh, is Beth going to be an older version? Is Trish version different? I don't know. But we know from the footage or from the screenshot, we know what Trish looks like. All right, here is the DLC. This is rumored DLC. A gentleman in here named John NYC posted this on February 16th to just say, take this with a grain of salt, but this is the rumored DLC listing that leaked. No sources cited, no additional information. So this is nothing more than a rumor DLC. It's fun to look at rumors, but I'm telling you all right now, this is rumored, and kind of don't believe it for some reasons. Number one, I talked about this the other stream, so I apologize if you've seen this already. We've talked about this, but the whole list here for all of the stars that they have in the packs, there's like 7. 2K gives us 5, 6, 4 to 6 in every pack. I don't think they're doing 7 per pack. And I'm not really crazy either when people are like, here's the DLC. You have no source. You listed anything. Like, there's nothing to support it. I can make stuff up all the time. I don't. But we can all do this. We can all sit here and go, this is this pack. This could take you 45 minutes and you can make this list. And you get a lot of attraction. And then guys like me are going to talk about it. But I don't want to do... People have hit me up too and been like, hey, do a video on this. And I choose not to because it's not sourced by anything. It's just somebody on the internet. It's just interesting to look at, but that's about it. Ian, thank you very much. I hope Pretty Deadly are part of the DLC. So do I. I hope they are too. So let's look at this. Styling and profiling pack is the first one, ladies and gentlemen. Ric Flair, Tiffany Stratton, Elton Prince, and Kit Williams, Melina, Emma, and Trick Williams. I don't think that's correct. I don't think they would have gotten Emma's scan in yet. I hope Emma is in as DLC. And if they do, I think that they would have her in as late DLC. For like one of the final packs to get her scan done and everything. She just came back. So I don't believe that's correct. And got Trick Williams in there as DLC, but not in the base game. That doesn't seem right. Shouldn't you want Carmelo Hayes as DLC because he's much more like attractive star, like a bigger name than Trick Williams? International Sensations pack. Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, I hope Dusty is in a DLC pack of sorts. I believe they would do that. I can totally see it. Maybe give us 2 versions of Dusty. I don't know, but they need to do that. I wish that well, could they still? I know I know Dustin Rhodes is with AEW, but could they do Goldust in 2K? Because he was still, it's his likeness. Like, they own Goldust. WWE owns Goldust. I just wonder if we're gonna get like a Rhodes pack. Isladon, Miko Satomura, Joe and Mark Coffey, Great Khali, Zion Quinn, and Carlito. That one, yeah, that'd be cool. That could be legit, but like Great Khali, he hasn't been in the game in a minute. Zion Quinn, I can see making DLC. He has not been announced, so I can see that Zion Quinn is maybe held back for DLC. He's been in NXT for quite a while. And Carlito, I totally hope. I wish he was going to be in the showcase. Maybe Carlito is a bonus showcase match. But I would like Carlito to be in for a DLC. Heavy Hitters Pack. So this one doesn't make sense to me that much because I don't know why it'd be called the Heavy Hitters Pack. Scott Steiner, sure. Where's Rick Steiner? Rick Steiner has been at the Performance Center cheering on Braun Breaker. So why is Rick not listed? Why wouldn't you want to do like a tag team or Steiner pack or something like that? Or the Holler If You Hear Me pack, where you get Rick and Scott. Ivy Nile, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Bronson Reed, Mia Yim, Pat McAfee, and Tony D'Angelo. See, that's a really cool pack. I just don't see it. And you're slotting Pat McAfee in there too. Pat to me would be in like a celebrity pack they would do. Yeah. So those three. Then they have these ones, the odds and ends pack. So I don't think that 2K would name something that's not very attractive. That almost looks like the titling there just means like, to me, it means leftovers. Odds and ends pack. I don't think you want to be a part of an odds and ends pack. Candice LeRae, Wendy Chu, Ashante the Adonis. So we're going to get Hit Row, Johnny Knoxville, and Tori Wilson. That is so random. And I get that they named it odds and ends pack. That's very, very random collection of people. And where's like, for example, where's Tegan Knox? Like Tegan Knox was in 22, was gone, I know, back, but not listed on this supposed DLC list. And Mind Games pack. This one has me interested in that. I could see it being legit. Bray Wyatt, because he has not in the base game. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, maybe. Uncle Howdy, no. Joe Gacy, Victoria Mankind. We just saw Uncle Howdy on SmackDown, right? He was in the ring and like Sister Abigail. I just don't buy this list, guys. That's just me. People brought this up because they're like, oh, Uncle Howdy, Uncle Howdy. I'm like, he hasn't had a match. How can 2K do the moveset for him? He's never had a match. He barely has an entrance. There's no character for them to, and he's a new character. And he only recently started coming out to the ring. So like 2K, in my eyes, wouldn't have time to capture him. But again, what's his moveset? So how can 2K do this? It's just people have been asking like crazy. Oh, we want Uncle Howdy. We should get Uncle Howdy in 2K23. I'm like, it's not. They pre-film capture their entrances at like SummerSlam and Royal Rumble of the previous year. Then they lock all this stuff in. Uncle Howdy is a later character that's been brought to TV that's never had a wrestling match. What if he's a luchador? We don't know. So what are you gonna do? What's his music? What's Uncle Howdy's music? There's like one entrance with him. But I can see them doing a full DLC or trying to do a DLC pack around Bray Wyatt, maybe in Mankind as well. That's kind of cool. I just don't see. Yeah, maybe if Uncle Howdy's a manager and manager only, that's very possible. There is that possibility. Good point, Wayne. Tyler Day, do I have Discord? Yes, but I don't have anything for the channel set up on Discord, so I apologize. And I don't really use Discord all that much. Oh, our truth is at 72, ladies and gentlemen. We're turning this into a full stream. We're just dedicated to the roster rating. 72 for our truth. I miss our truth. I am sad that he got injured. Jack. Hi, Jack. I never paid attention to what fans say anyways. People are disappointed when Sammy didn't win the title. Like, yeah, it definitely is going to happen. Yeah, we all want things, right, Jack? We all want ex-superstars. We always want more. Leanne Sanchez, question, are you brothers with LA Knight? By the way, you are my favorite YouTuber and subscribe. Ah, thank you, Leanne. I'm not LA Knight. But I appreciate your support, buddy. Matt, thank you for the support. You're the best and you're a great person. Oh, man, thank you. Just keep it positive and keep it light. Have some fun. Talk video games. I can't wait for 2K23 only because I can't wait to click on the screen and start playing 2K23. So when the game launches, we will be having we'll be having live streams like all week. So I hope you're into it, and I hope you want to see it. We're trying to do more with the gameplay on the channel. Hard to crack that nut, I gotta be honest. You guys like the news, you like to hang out, I love it. I'm gonna do all of that. But I want to be able to crack more of the gameplay stuff. So when the game comes out, I hope people will come by and hang out and do some universe mode and GM. There's a lot I want to do. Excited. I wanted to talk about the AEW piece. Do you guys want to talk about AEW Fight Forever for just a minute? Someone's gonna say no, I don't. It's a rhetorical question, sir or madam. I'm kidding. Let's talk. I want to talk about the. Yes. Okay. Here we go. If you guys don't want to talk about it, that's okay. By the way, before I get into our AEW, we'll take a moment, relax for a second here, everybody. But if you can, do me a favor, hit the like button. We got about 1,000 viewers here for the show. I think we're hovering around. My computer is not showing things big enough. Got 500 likes. You got like about 1,000 people that have been watching. So if you can help me out here, just hit that like button. And if you can subscribe to the channel, we're trying to get to 70,000 subscribers and our road to 100K. So it means a lot if you can support. It's totally free. Easiest way you can help out here on the channel is that if you watch any of the content, you just simply hit that like button. That really does go a long way because it pushes the algorithm. The algorithm goes, hey, people are watching this. And if they watch the whole video, that's amazing. And then that's just how stuff grows. People are like, I don't want to. I'm like, you don't have to. You could put a thumbs down button too. People do that too. It's your prerogative. Just saying. It totally helps out a lot when it comes to it. I sincerely appreciate it. All right. AEW Fight Forever. That game. Not coming out yet. Haven't heard things. And I'll come back to 2K23 in just a moment. So if you guys have questions you want to talk more about 2K23, I do as well. And I'm happy to answer whatever questions I can. And if I've been repeating myself at all with the news updates for 2K23, I apologize. Classic Retro, thumbs down. You talk about AEW. My God. Well, thumbs down. Okay. AEW Fight Forever had been pushed back because of the ESRB rating, and this was then later confirmed by Kenny Omega on the Swerve City podcast that he did. It's an interesting, go watch the podcast, because having Kenny talk about this, it's interesting to just see his reaction when he's talking about it. Like, the quotes are fine, but when Kenny's reacting to this, you can kind of see it in his face. Omega addressed it. So he says first, things had to be scaled back in order to meet the ESRB rating to get it to T for teen, which is a shame. Which to me, shouldn't that have already been figured out? I have no idea. I really don't. But this game should have been out last year and was still getting developed and still now trying to get the rating done. Seems like it should have been done already. Kenny says that for the rating itself, I'm not too sure, quote unquote, I'm not too sure how we had to scale it back, but man, I loved it. You could make the ring look like a murder scene if you wanted to. Hope there's still some way to get a semblance of that. I hope we haven't dumbed it down too much. So the only thing he's really talking about is the level of violence he had during the previews and the demos and the early builds of it, that you could just make it look real nasty in the ring. And I'm sure so many players would like that, but you're also trying to sell this product to a wide audience. And the wider the audience, the better. And I know AEW can be like, look at every Mox match, right? Every Mox match is just puddle. So I understand where he's coming from. In the interview itself, he does look really like deflated. Like, yeah, man, we couldn't get the rating we wanted to. Like, we hadn't heard the game. But I'm like, if the mechanics are good, you tell me, guys. But like, if the mechanics are good, the gameplay is fun. Got cool match types in there. It's like No Mercy. Isn't that enough? We had blood in the No Mercy games. But I don't think fans are going to be mad or be like, I'm not buying this game because I can't like just completely engulf the ring in blood. If they're still able to do all of the weapons, the lights out match, thumbtacks, those are cool things. And if you're going to get a good, even in the preview footage they showed of Daniel Bryan, you got a lot of blood there. You got more than a WWE 2K game. So it should be good. Like, you can also patch stuff later. Couldn't you patch it out after? Omega also addressed the issues of the delay causing from the roster being outdated. Most notably, the game's front cover art was recently changed due to the previous prominent feature of CM Punk, former champion, whose status the company is currently unknown. Yeah, so that had to hold them back a little bit because they didn't have the cover, which, to be honest, seeing fans online, they've put out better covers in 20 minutes. So I don't know why that would delay you too much, but here we are. Kenny said that, quote, "It does suck that the ratings held us back a little bit because we really wanted to get it out. The longer time goes by, this finished product that we have is going to be little dated." If I'm AEW, and we'll come back to this in a second. If I'm Kenny, if I'm AEW, if I'm the game dev team over there that are working on this with Ukes, shouldn't I think you're doing a disservice if you're Kenny Omega in this interview. And I know he's just being off the cuff and he's just trying to talk, and I appreciate it. But I think it hurts the game when you're like, yeah, I hope it's not out of date when it comes out. Or saying that, like, yeah, I hope we get some of the blood in there. Like, you should be, in my opinion, like, you should be hyping that thing up. You can talk about the ESRB rating and be more diplomatic about it, but you should be trying to talk to fans about, like, the game's coming out soon and we're super excited. Not, yeah, it's going to be out of date when it comes out. Why are fans going to want to play that? Junk on my face. But why are fans going to be excited then if one of the key guys behind the promotion development of the game is sitting there saying, yeah, it's going to be probably out of date? Come on, man. Like, you gotta hype this thing a little bit. You gotta talk to your fans and explain what's going on. Justin, thank you so much. When do you think DLC packs will be announced by 2K? I think that they're going to announce... I can't remember what they did with 2K22. Maybe you guys remember. They didn't announce everything when the game came out. I think that a week before the game comes out, they're going to release DLC pack number 1. That's what I think is going to happen. Kenny also says that, quote, "A lot of the same people are going to be there and are there, but some aren't, and you're going to wonder why. Someone I've seen on my TV for a week, why isn't he there?" Yeah. I just feel like, yeah, like, you're not going to get FTR. I don't even think we're going to get the Acclaimed. There's going to be a lot of head scratching, I think, when it comes to the roster. If I am AEW and the AEW team there for the game, man, you better be putting out a DLC early. Like, really early, or some free stars or something to get it up standard for fans, and not saying, well, yeah, here's the game, and then in 6 months we're going to release our first DLC pack. Get it out there. If you don't have stars like the Acclaimed day one in the game, your biggest, most over tag team in the company right now, get it in there. Maybe make it free. Do something. Javi Sanchez, how do you set up your universe mode, talent shows, etc.? If you check out the channel, Javi, I did how-to series on universe mode, and I did like 3 videos on setting it up and tips and tricks and things like that, so maybe that can help. Maybe. Oh, guys, we're at 609 likes. Thank you so much. We got like 900 people watching. Guys, go hit that like button. Totally helps us out a ton. We got our truths. What is this? Starting putting these out at work. Hope for this game. Oh, cool. Look at this. Someone just posted that. Artwork for the game. Well, it's what we expected. Interesting. Y'all want to see the back of the case? Here it is. I got this pic after I clocked out. I swear it would be funny if I ever assemble the 2K23 display case. See, look, he used the word assemble. Isn't that funny? That's cute. That's not about me at all. Okay, so there's the back of the case, apparently. Interesting. Enhance. Oh, I can enhance it. I'm trying to read that. Lead, talented roster, 50 plus of the biggest names. More than 10 gameplay modes, including singles, tag, 3-way, 4-way, ladder, casino battle royale, falls count anywhere, unsanctioned lights out, exploding barbed wire deathmatch, and online match types. That's it. Oh, And then all these legends fight forever. Turns into the biggest roster of matches, including 4-way tag team, unsanctioned. I just said it again twice. That's going to be the legit case. Same front and back, but people can make these things. And it says for display only. Huh, maybe. Cool. That's it. Like, sure. It's kind of a bummer that they're only going to give us tag team and 3-way, 4-way matches, eh? Trios. Like, I can't do the elite in a tag team in a trios tag. Like, that's kind of nubby, especially at this stage where video games are. I can't get a 3-on-3 match for AEW Fight Forever. There's going to be things with that game that I think fans are going to be really excited about, and it's going to be a lot of fun because it's very arcadey. And even Kenny Omega in that podcast said that. He's like, we're not doing simulation, which I appreciate. You don't want to try and copy or do what other people are doing. He's like, we're not going for the simulation thing. He mentioned how Fire Pro Wrestling does the best simulations out there. And I'm like, great. So he's like, we're trying to go for the arcade stuff. So if you can hit that market and fans like it and it's pick up and play, have some matches, have some fun, smash chairs on each other, do some crazy high spots, it goes at a fast pace, yeah, fans will like it. But I don't know if it's enough. You got limited match types, but at the same time, we loved No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000, and that went on forever. Fight forever. But that went on for so long that fans loved that game, and we didn't have 3 versus 3. I just think... looking at it today, fans are going to be like, well, I have some expectations, but I want it a little bit better. Mitch Lady was a assembled channel member. Dude, too sweet to you. Thank you so much. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Fight Forever. They're not going to add match types, but they keep saying that this is going to be more of the platform, right? And we're not going to get a new game every year, every other year. They're going to have this, and then they're going to build off of it with DLC and updates and patches. That's great. And I actually really, really like that approach because that's what 2K should do, in my opinion. Oh, it shouldn't be an annual release. It should be DLC, roster updates, patches, more match types added in, do seasons, challenges, new things, battle pass. You can do a lot of things to make money. But I don't want to see an annual thing. So I'm glad that AEW is going to do that, because I buy the game once for $50-$60, and then I could pick and choose what they give us for DLC. The sad thing too is that we're going to get outdated arenas and the shows, and I know they just changed it all, and it's like WWE, but there's no create an arena in AEW, and that's a bummer. Nightshade, this will be the first game I watch you play, and I'm hyped for it. I've been tuning in to the streams and must say I really enjoy. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, when both games come out, I'll be streaming 2K23 and Fight Forever if and when it comes out. I'll be excited for when they do. And on the channel, yeah, on the streams, I'll be doing like Universe Mode, My GM. Obviously, in like the first week or two, it's going to be a lot of like, let's just play these things. Like, let's just play war games. Let's play regular matches and try things out. But then we'll be shifting off like 1-2 days a week, where we'll do like Universe Mode and keep playing through that. It's going to be a lot of fun. People want to check it out. I see people on Twitter, because they're looking at Trish Stratus's rendered image or the screenshot for her. They're pointing out like Battlegrounds. Like Trish had like 3 attires in Battlegrounds. Only got 1. Enigma. Matt, you should get the chance to test the game like all the other YouTubers. You're more popular than most. Well, that's nice of you to say. Well, I can't control those things, and it is what it is. So, couldn't make it out to Texas if I wanted to. People have said that before. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. I play the game when everybody else plays the game. And I hope if people want to hang out and chat with me about 2K games. If they don't, and that's cool too. I'll just keep grinding. Cole. Wade Barrett is not confirmed for 23. But he was in the logo thing. So people are speculating that he's going to be DLC, or that he would be. Maybe it's a bonus match for Showcase. That's what my guess is. Liam, hi. Mello, hello. Jack, new universe mode this year. Wonder how that will go. Oh, you mean like on the channel? New universe mode? Yeah, I'd be interested. I'm probably going to keep playing. Probably do with the current roster. But then we'll do mini things like even on the stream, we'll do cool stuff. We'll do challenge stuff live. I'm going to do things where we're going to have like voting within the chat during the streams for universe mode. So like you guys can vote on matches and rivalries and stipulations. Just try and get more community involved, right? And then we can take those, we'll package them all up, and boom, you got really cool small little videos you can watch back later. Free mode in universe. So Dalton, you know what's interesting? We don't have free, or we have free mode. You're right. Where is that article? There was, they were talking about it being more of a free mode in universe, and that was to do with having the action item list where you can do anything and everything for the sandbox. You can also do the superstar mode like we had in 22, where you can go and just do one person following along. Do it that way. That wrestles was a investment. Yeah. So there's one article. This is coming over from WrestleZone, where Lionel Jinx did an interview talking about it. Leanne, stop spamming. Do you think Roman Reigns put his career on the line against Cody? No, he won't have a career ending match. So universe mode. They're talking about Lionel Jinx gave the details, but saying it's completely different. It's totally separate engine and UI. So for universe mode, we are getting some substantial changes here, if you can call it that. But he's saying it's a totally separate engine and UI. They're supposed to be pulling it off of the My Rise engine in terms of the action items that you want to do from like that list. So it's gonna be a little bit different in universe mode. Universe is kind of like God mode. I'm in control of this. I can control my ratings, change my attributes. You have full control of everything. My GM, there are limitations. My GM limitation. Vince McMahon is running the show. Well, in our case, it is Triple H, and you are a GM running underneath him. And it's like I'm going to select them and run my show with someone who is basically judging whether I'm doing a good job or not. And continuing on, Jinx mentioned that the introduction of something that is exclusive to GMO is called spectate mode. 2K23, man. Lied to me. Lied to me. We reworked our story system for My Rise. So for 23, they said one of the biggest things that we did, we finally took this game over. We reworked our story systems for My Rise, how we build My Rise, and now even in Showcase is built on one set of tools. So it sounds like they simplified things. Universe was completely different, and it was still difficult system to work with and edit. It was just hard to add anything new to it because it was so fragile. You're telling me everything crashed all the time. It was hard to add anything. So what we ended up doing is basically bringing in universe mode over to the My Rise system. But we have the universe engine power underneath it. So this is where it gets interesting for universe mode and why I think we might be in for a good time. Because they're going to take the elements and what worked for the tools they have available for My Rise, which is a lot more freedom, and bringing it over to universe mode. And hopefully, because I know this comes up a lot, hopefully it means that we're going to get way less crashing in universe mode than what we had before, because 22 was a disaster for like months and months, and people were still saying that it never worked. Like they just could not get it to work. With the system for universe, the team believes it keeps the integrity of the system the same while allowing them to build on it with small but important new features coming in. It unlocks potential of what our designers are able to create and users have access to. You can choose certain actions before the match. Oh, I want these two superstars before the match to start out to do a handshake. You can do that. You can control what some of the actions are before matches start during the card. And there's a lot of level of fidelity that users have access to now. It's promising. It's promising for universe mode if they are taking things from My Rise and the kind of story design, because as you go through my rise, I can select, pick your outcome and all of that. So if they're going to give us more choice, I think that will be welcome addition for players. But we will wait in. And Teddy Long coming in. Holla holla, playa. Coming to the show, playa. We a lot of good stuff there. Why did they... 2K just posted, like, he's back! British Bulldog. Like, yeah. We know he was in the game. They're funny. Oh, excuse me, it's the British Bulldog account is saying back. Highlighting that yes, he is. We're all thrilled. Assemble. Phenomenal Ace assembles lo-fi music. Hell yeah, buddy. Gotta keep it chill. Just relax. Have a good time. Leanne will Adam Pierce. I think Adam Pierce would be a GM. We'll wait and see. Stunning performance. I mean, LA Knight. Yeah, give me a yeah. There you go. G-Money Nation. Would there be more dual titles for more than one superstar? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with the double titles. Kind of concerned that they're gonna not do it in like universe. I don't know. Oh yeah, Nightshade. We have Edge versus Austin Theory on Raw, and that's tonight. I forgot. It was Monday night. I'm gonna say Finn interferes and takes out Edge. I think it ends in a DQ because Theory is very rarely won clean. I think Theory wins. It's a disqualification. Finn gets involved, takes out Edge. That sets up Edge versus Finn for WrestleMania. That's how I think they get there. Dante the Show. Hey Matt, how is it that Saray who was under contract did not make... I don't know. I don't know why that happened. That's a good question, my friend. Really don't know. Jack with a gifted sub. Dude, thank you. You go from this, Jack, get a little bit over here for somebody else, and boom, too sweet. Everybody gets happy. Way to go, buddy. Thank you for supporting the community. Yeah, Saray's not in there. It's very odd. And you think you're going to make her DLC again? I don't know. Really going to make her DLC for a second time? Yeah, Tay, we get Edge versus Finn again. Yeah, I know. So a few little updates when it comes to 2K23. A little bit on Universe mode. GM mode's good too. We're at 834 people. We got 674 likes. Do me a favor if you can. We're trying to get it up to the full amount of likes. But if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Notifications, onward and upward. All of that. Because we get there, ladies and gentlemen, we are working towards 70,000 subscribers. It's a big, big month, daddy. We are trying our best here. We're at 769,748. We're just under 300 away. So if there's like 600, 700 of you in the chat, help me out. Go and just click subscribe. Boom. We hit the goal of 70K. Matt does a little jig. Does like this. Get all weird for you. I'll make it weird. Don't worry. The LA Knight for days. Stunning performance. Can you join WWE and become a team with LA Knight? I'll do it in 2K23. I will be a tag team partner, brother, with your boy LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight is so good. I want his lights out attire that he had. Baller. That's awesome. Trish is a 93, Brian? I did not know that. Do you think they'll fix Kip? Good question. Do you think they will fix the draft system in GM mode to be a free draft system algorithm similar to... Man, I hope that is one of the quality of life things they do fix, is just opening up draft. I hated the randomized draft. You try to get everybody accessible and playable for the draft, or you pick them and you can't. Brock and Roman and Finn, and then Roman's not in there. Hated that. I hope they open it up. I really do. WWE Lover, you're back? I'm glad you're back. Thank you, and thank you for the support there too. It means a lot. Neville Attard, liked and subbed. I love your content. Greetings from Malta. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Travis, have we heard anything about My Rise? No, we haven't heard anything about My Rise, but it really wouldn't shock me if we got a, whatchamacallit, ringside report on Friday talking about My Rise. Just a guess. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Tiffany Stratton could be DLC. Do you? I think there's a very good chance. Cole, no, promos are not back. They haven't talked about promos. I think they're going with this action item list system. That's the direction. That's going to give them that more of an opening to let people kind of do a little bit of the promos. So they're trying to balance it. I wish we just got promos back. Yeah, Travis, you know what? I'm kind of with you. I don't play online a ton for most games. It's not how I've ever played video games that much. I will for some things, a little bit, but I like my offline. So I'm with you. Things like My Rise, GM, Universe Mode, especially Universe Mode, it matters a lot to me because I'm like, that's where I spend bulk of my time. I want to be able to create multiple universes the way I want. I want an all AEW show, and I want an updated WWE universe where I'm almost following along sometimes for what's going on TV with the roster updates and changes and all of that. And then sometimes I want to do like a Ruthless Aggression or an Attitude Era. I really like Universe Mode, so I hope that the changes they make are going to go a long way. Logan Drew with the $5. Dude, let me talk to you. With all the other stuff shown before the release, what surprise do you anticipate at launch? Yeah. Logan, thank you very much. Oh, with all this stuff they're showing before release, what surprises do you anticipate at launch? I'm going to say a strong first DLC pack. I think 2K has done a better job this year with marketing the game overall, and hang on a second, in terms of not giving us a year or 9 months of hype sporadically. They've shortened the window a lot. It's been reveal, advertisements, screenshots, like a lot of them. They're doing more than they did last year. Last year was like, here's a picture of Roman Reigns and then nothing for like 8 weeks. And you're like, could you give us a screenshot? Or we get like a screenshot of Edge. And you just have that. They give us nothing else. So they've been doing more trailers. They've given us showcase breakdowns, stuff on their website. They're doing more, which I appreciate. So I think that we're going to get, Logan, a bit of a surprise when it comes to DLC. Even the devs said that we're going to be scratching our heads for why certain stars are left out. And it really wouldn't surprise me if we got like a pretty decent first round of DLC that gets people wanting to buy the season pass, get the last one, or they announce the whole thing. You never know. Maybe they'll come out in the final week before the game is about to launch and they'll say, here's all the DLC, because you want people to get the Icon Edition to get the biggest thing to buy it. So I think you want heavy hitters like bookend your DLC, in my opinion, where you want a really strong opening DLC, a day one DLC that fans will be excited about, like Pat McAfee is in the first DLC, or Bray. I personally think they would wait for Bray to be the final DLC, and then that way they could get more people to buy. You never know. Maybe Bray would be a day one DLC, and fans would go nuts. That'd be great. They would buy people would buy the season pass. 2K make more money. For other surprises, I think My Rise is going to be very similar to last year. They'll change a few things, but I think it'll be in large part the exact same. And I don't think we're getting any other new match types. I just think that we're going to get better quality of life stuff, where we're going to go, oh, that's good. Oh, that's fixed. This is fixed. Hey, this isn't crashing. This isn't glitching. That's what I expect for big fixes. Superstar mode returned to Universe. Globe of Reviews. Yes, Superstar mode is back. So you're going to have your free mode, so do anything you want. And then you're going to have Superstar mode is back again, where you can play as one star and then go through your Universe mode. Justin, I want draft mode in Universe where you can choose anyone you want with any brand. I do too. I want draft in Universe mode. That's what I wanted. What are the legends? Mumita Daz. What legends are coming to DLC? Don't know. Travis, need Bronson Reed and the Good Brothers. I hear ya. I would not be surprised if Bronson Reed DLC. He was ready for 2K22 as part of an NXT pack. Then they had to squash that. I think he'll be DLC. He might even be day one. You never know. They did announce a lot of DLC. They announced a lot of stars for NXT coming to 2K23, and that's great. Leanne, yeah, I wish GM mode was online too. I think it's a little more complicated though to do online GM mode because you're on for a bit, you're off, and you pick up and play the existing GM mode. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just stability. Chris, what's up? Hi. Hi, Chris. There could be a lot of reasons why. Yeah, WWE Empire. I'm excited Solo is going to be in there. It's going to be great. No, I think it's going to be really great. I'm glad that he's day one. I'm glad that Solo isn't going to be DLC. I think that would have been a mistake. I'm glad to see and hear that he's going to be day one for us. Kip, I'm with you. I think Universe Mode needs 5 slots, 6 slots for rivalries. It needs to get out of the 4. To keep slowly updating that, they should totally do it with 5. We have more titles. So many titles. You want all the rivalries as much as you can. Dominic Walker, thank you very much for your support. What is something we've never had in a wrestling game that you wish we could do? Well, throw it in the chat. What do you guys think? What is something you never had in a wrestling game that you wish we could do? I think having more multi-man matches would be good. That worked. Like 5 on 5, 6 on 6. Multi-man, being able to increase faction sizes too. Entrances with 5, 6 stars, even if it was like 2 are going to come out, like you can create real factions, redo factions, but if they added somebody, maybe like the 5th member, 6th member is generic walking, and then having all of them outside ringside. More and more faction stuff. Something I like to see. Logan, will they add more 4-man entrances, possibly 5-man? I think we're going to see more 4-man entrances. 5-man, I doubt it. I doubt it. Hey, Artist, thank you very much. How many people total with DLC will be in the game? It's a very, very specific question, sir. I cannot answer you very well, but I'm going to say it's north of 200. It's supposed to be a bigger roster than 2K22. Christian, thank you very much. Is a draft / shakeup confirmed for Universe Mode? If it's not in at this point, it's just unacceptable. Yeah, I think, thank you for the super chat. I don't think it's there. I think draft is going to be isolated to GM mode, and we're not going to get it again, which is just, it's such a bummer. It should totally be in there for Universe Mode. I don't understand why. Because I'm trying right now, again, as I was trying at the beginning of the show, I am trying to get my alert box widget to work. Test. Estimate. Okay, I'm trying to add in widgets right now. I can see stuff. It pops up. Widgets. Let's see. Custom widget. Add the source. For whatever reason, I cannot get my alerts to pop up on screen. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, I get like super chat stuff, but it's not showing the GIFs I've added in. Bugs me. Yeah, it just does subscriber, new member with a generic template. I'm doing something wrong. Why would it not let me do that? And for whatever reason, it's not letting me do that. I really hope that universe mode gets graphed, but I don't think it will. Mike, maybe an app on mobile fix got hard to get on consoles for using. Maybe that could be it. The hooded Canuck, yeah. Truth's rating should be way higher. Way higher. Does not work right. Subscriber. Best members. I'm trying to fix this, guys, so that I can get super chats and things on screen. 2K ratings never go well together. Yeah, they're always weird, aren't they? Super chat. Variation. Be able to do this very easily. No, they don't let me do. The Midnight Express for DLC? That would be good. Yeah, I would love if we got Midnight Express. I cannot figure out super chats because I'm a big dummy. Martin, thank you very much. I want this. Not figure out adding settings. Notifications. General. Add a source. I want to add my alert box. Widgets? Alert box. Add that. Add the source. Test. Super chat. The generic one. Don't know. Can't fix it. It'd be cool if they give us Midnight Express and Jim Cornette was in there. Podcast always makes me laugh. Dominic Walker, sorry I missed your super chat. Thinks that Status will be able to bring back Sasha and other missing wrestlers. Yeah, I think so. I think it might be... It just takes a little bit of time for them to get that stuff updated and put in there. Yeah, totally. I think we'll get a ton this year because if the coding is the same, the game is the same for them to do, I don't see it being a problem. I think it'll be pretty much exactly the same. Anyways, guys, we are going to be finishing up here in a second. So if you guys want to lay in your final questions for me here, because I got to run, got the kids, and more playing to do. We got anything else you'd like to add into the show before we wrap up here? Please do so. And if you haven't already, we actually are at 744 likes. That's incredible. Thank you very much for supporting. But let me know, is there any other final questions you want to go through? I want to get my channel alerts and stuff working. So do another stream, hopefully tomorrow, maybe play some 2K22, do all that. Jameson, of course, I can be your friend. We're all friends here. We're all having a good time. What do you think they'll do with My Rise? I think Anthony will get pretty much the exact same thing from last year. Maybe they'll give us something that's a little more story-driven, right? They were supposed to do the Bray Wyatt thing, and they had to can that. So I like to see them do something that's going to be a little bit more story-driven in that case. WWE should model their My Rise like NBA career. What do you think? Kip, I think so too. Take more cues from the NBA side of things. Put more effort into it. That'd be a good idea. Jack, Cody in his AEW attires is a big need. I agree. WWE Empire, is LA Knight one of my favorite wrestler? He's one of my favorite ones. He's just pure entertainment for me. Will you be able to fight in a broken ring? I don't think so. What was the first game you played for WWE? Like I think I said earlier, WWF WrestleMania, the arcade one. That would be my first memory. Your worst nightmare. Thank you with the $1. Thank you very much for your support. Oh, Jacob, why is John Cena returning on March 6th? That's a very good question. Probably to promote the game and to promote, I would say he's going to promote 2K23 and to set up a match with Theory for WrestleMania. That's my guess why Mr. John Cena is going to be there. Elias, thank you very much. Javi Sanchez can what status create me in 2K23? I'm sure he could if he wanted to. I'm gonna bug him for that. Sure, I'll pop up. I'll be trying to make myself on here when we get the game. I'll be doing My Rise for live streams, so we'll work together and try to create something that looks fun. Anthony Gaming Channel, thank you very much for the support, buddy. WWE Empire, do I acknowledge Roman? That storyline was killer. Elimination Chamber was so much fun. So stressful. I loved it. Yeah, Adam, like I don't need another character. LA Knight's already in there. Why do I have to recreate something? You know what's cool about My Rise this year is that we can take our creations and put them into My Rise. We don't have to do a My Rise specific create a superstar that's locked into the mode. They've unlocked it. So you can have LA Knight's alt attire, but it's not set as an alt. Like you just download something off creations and just use him in the game. You could use Cody, you could use Triple H, you could do whatever you want. So I really love that they changed that. It's a small thing, but that drove me nuts too. I had to go in and my creation was only locked to My Rise. Now it's unlocked, you can do it anywhere. Yeah, Adam, like you had to recreate the character twice. It was stupid. So yeah, apparently, according to the devs, they said that it was going to be unlocked and now you could play your custom creation in both My Rise and use them locally wherever you want. I don't know if Clash of the Castle Alliance is going to be in there. I don't know. I think it might be too late. They had to work to get the Survivor Series arena done for War Games to put that in the game. I don't know if they will or not. Wish they would. Serious Jackson, you're going to make a stable? You don't need a stable. It's just me and LA Knight, yeah? All the time. Dummy, not you. Ashley, JB. Yeah, it's 2K23 is like pretty much just a update of 22, little quality of life improvements, War Games, it's few touch-ups here and there. It's nothing crazy, but I'm glad that they're kind of like they're not trying to change everything and start over again. They're building off of it. I wish there were more improvements. I wish some of the superstars were getting better updates. But we'll see. Adam, I hope they change that. And thanks for being a channel member, buddy. I hope that they fix that where your tag teams can go from exhibition to universe mode. They need to fix that so bad. It was so annoying that they didn't. Tag teams didn't work like at all in mode. Carter Lee, hi. Hope your day is well. Hope you're pleasant. Hope things are positive. Brings me positivity. I get to be in here. Get to hang out with all you. Talking wrestling. Talking good stuff. Oh, AJ Styles has been revealed. Mr. Styles has a rating of 89 for the one and only AJ Styles. No, X2 Gamer, the controls have stayed the same. They've just added a new pin option that's going to be the default to flick up on the stick to kick out in the meter. That's what they're doing. Did AJ go down by one? Was he 90 before? Cole from the ATL. What's up? NXT special guest referee return one day. One day, my friend. You know what? It wouldn't be surprising if next year, if they got, okay, we got War Games. That was 22. Or that was 23 for 24. I wonder if they'll turn around and be like, okay, everybody, special guest referee is back and this other match type. But I wouldn't be surprised. AJ was 91 and 22. Up and down a point. Probably because like a previous year or two, in like 20, he was champion. I think Thugonomics is better, or the champ. Well, Thugonomics is pretty cool. Kyle, what's up, buddy? DLC pack updates? No, unfortunately, no. We don't have any confirmed news for DLC packs. We're just trying to, we're finishing up the show. I just want to make sure I get everybody in for last minute questions and hellos and how are yous and all that stuff. But you guys have been great. We've had a great time. When do they do rating reveals? So they're doing rating reveals right now. It's on Twitter and on Instagram. And they're doing Up Up Down Down has got it on their YouTube channel. They're doing a reveal on Wednesday. So I'll probably recap that if there's anything substantial coming out of that. I imagine it's just Austin Creed just doing reveals, rating reveals. Maybe for the big stars like Roman and Brock and the big names. That's my guess. And then 2K will do like almost like a supplemental draft, and they'll do it on Twitter and online. And then we're supposed to get another one of those 2K showdowns. Is it Wednesdays? Yeah, they're doing another 2K showdown on Wednesday as well. So Wednesday could be a pretty big day where they're going to do roster rating reveals, and then they're going to do their showdown thing. The showdown thing, I'm not going to go just yet. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for just a minute there, Ashley, Cole, G Money Nation, 2K Gamer, WWE Empire, Stevie, and Kenneth. Let me talk to you. Those showdowns, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to be positive. Everyone's just doing their job. But I have to say, the 2K showdowns that they do where they're talking about, here are the images for the creations where they reveal Lita's entrance, I'm sorry. I don't find those streams very informative or fun is the word I'm looking for. That's me. And I'm not trying to put shade on the marketing team, the PR team, and those folks, because they're doing their job and they're doing everything they can. So it's not them. It's like it's how 2K decides to market and deliver information, where I'm only guessing here, but they go to their PR folks and they say they want to do a stream to do reveals and stuff. We want to do a showdown thing. Okay, cool. Well, we got 30 minutes on a stream on Twitch every Wednesday. Awesome. What information can we share? Oh, we'll let you know the day before. It's my guess. Like, they would get last minute information from the dev, from the team, from whoever, and being picky and choosy of like what they are allowed to show. And then the whole 30 minutes is like filler. Like, it's just bantering filler for 30 minutes. Some of it's cringe. And I'm not putting it on them. They're doing their job. They're doing everything they can. I just found those things so lackluster. Didn't give us any information. They were like, here's what a creation image is. Like, why can't you just show us the creation suite? Like, create somebody. Show us how to create somebody at random. Add some cool, like, have fun with it. Take 10 minutes and just be like, hey guys, let's create somebody in 2K. Let's make some random cool character and just have fun with it in the stream. Ask chat to do stuff. pick out glasses and silly hats and whatever, and boom, there's your creation. And then people get to see what the creation suite looks like. And then there you go, you know? Like, instead, it's like, here are 4 things we're going to show, and they could have done it in 3 minutes. But they take 30 minutes because they got 30 minutes, and they need to fill 30 minutes. And it's a hard thing when, if it's the company itself is kind of stifling creativity. They know you can't show this, no, you can't show that. So, well, what can we show? Here's a Lita entrance. Here's Seth Rollins. Here's Cody. That's what they did in the last showdown. And I was there, I was watching it live, and the chat, I just sit in silence, but the chat is just going off, and they're like, we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this, like, we've seen this already. They kicked it off with like Cody's entrance, then they showed Seth's entrance, then they showed Lita's, and then everyone saw Lita's entrance. So you're trying to speak to I'm just saying, you're trying to speak to your community, you're trying to speak to people that you're marketing towards, that are going to buy your product. I don't think it did very much. That's just me. That's just me. I just find I watch those things, I'm like, I'm hoping for new information. Then we get like Seth Rollins' entrance. Okay. Or a screenshot of creations. Go into universe mode. Go into the game. They can't. They're not able to. Anyways, that's my rant. I wish Canyon was... Who better than Canyon? Noah, we don't know what Cody's rating is. The crowd sings Seth's theme. That's amazing. WWE Empire. Is the WWE Championship behind you a replica? Yeah. Oh, it's not like an authentic replica. It's the WWE. It's like the upgraded toy one. It's not like the crappy $20 toy one. It's like a better version of that, I guess. So it looks decent. But it's like big enough. Like it looks all right. Yeah, Shrifty Wizard. We were looking at the ratings. Yeah, AJ Styles has got an 89 rating, and Rey Mysterio has an 82. What do you guys think of Raw tonight? I'll do a little Raw preview. We're all here. We're all hanging out. Johnny Vids, Johnny, it's been a minute, buddy. How are you? I'm doing great, buddy. Doing real good. We're doing real good, pal. A little bit of Raw preview. Austin Theory looks to add Edge to his ledger. Not gonna happen. Oh, Raw's in Ottawa tonight? Why am I not there? Raw's in Ottawa. Well, I know it's for Ottawa, or I am. Gorgeous. B28, you're doing an assignment and watching this? Watch right here, buddy. All the attention on me. Yeah? Do your assignment. Do well. Work hard. But don't overdo it. Take breaks. Oh, they're gonna be in Ottawa. That's gonna be great for Edge. They're gonna have so much fun. That crowd's gonna be really good. I think for Austin Theory versus Edge, I do think that you're gonna get DQ finish, Finn Balor. Oh, F me. Finn Balor comes in, takes out Edge. He's not done with him yet. What accent is that? No one knows. Austin Theory wins. Edge DQ'd. Finn Balor. That's what I think is going to happen. Setting up Balor versus Edge at Mania. That's my guess. You're going to Mustafa Ali. Who's going to be on TV? What are they doing with Ali? I feel like they just keep messing up. Javi Sanchez, I was leaving, but I'm just having fun. Like, I got to go. I got kids. But I'm like, I'm going to make them wait for a few more minutes. I'm just having fun live. We got Dolph versus Ali. And we had this a bunch. We've had this match, yes? Several times. They just keep going. Dolph is going, Mustafa Ali, and they keep stopping with Ali. Do something with him. Give me a cruiserweight championship. Give me a cruiserweight division. Bring it back, Trips. That's it. That's the preview. We're getting Theory and Edge and Ali and Dolph. Ooh. Something tells me we're not going to get Sammy, Roman, Bloodline, none of that. I think they're going to save that for SmackDown. Travis, how you doing? Question, you think Omega or Jay White will eventually go to WWE? Good question. Will Jay White or Kenny Omega or both go to WWE? I think yes. I think both will be there before their careers are over. Will it be soon? Maybe. A really cool thing would be Jay White showing up at the Raw after Mania, getting a huge reaction, getting him to confront maybe Cody? Death? I don't know. You could do something really fun with Jay White. Make him really special. Kenny, same kind of thing. Next year's Royal Rumble, woo-wee! Kenny Omega showing up at the Rumble could be spectacular. Very much like AJ Styles when he showed up. And give Kenny like 2 years, 3 years in WWE. He can ride out. I still think that it's still where people want to go. They can have that WrestleMania time. They can be on the biggest stage, biggest audience, their biggest money-making years as well. Like, I can see Kenny and the Bucks leaving AEW, which will be weird, funny. But I think Jay White right now, I think there's a very good chance we see Jay White maybe after WrestleMania. I think he would be great as almost like a surprise call-up, but reveal debut. Theory and Cena at WrestleMania is very interesting. So if that is going to happen, as it kind of is lining up right now, Theory's US champ, we might be getting that US Open Challenge, or it's going to be straight up Theory versus Cena. It'll be a lot of fun, but is Theory going to beat John Cena? I think he would need to. I think fans would be like, they wouldn't really buy it that Cena would lose. But I think Theory needs to beat John Cena. Almost a passing of the torch thing for Theory. He needs that to be able to move up a notch, because he's not there yet. Noah, we don't know what Cody's rating is just yet. Yeah, Kenneth LeFew, I think Asuka being champ is a good idea. Get it off of Bianca Belair. She's had it for a very long run. But I need Bianca to like battle from underneath again. Bring back Gail Kim. Yeah, I agree, man. Travis, AEW started strong, but now between backstage crap and everything is dying. I don't think it's dying. I think creatively they're stagnant. That's a nice way to put it. Maybe the same thing you're saying. I think AEW is okay right now. They're missing stories. In my opinion, AEW is putting on great exhibition matches every week, but there is no story. Now you'll say, wait, no, there is. There's MJF is in a story. Hangman is in a story right now, like Mox. You know, Bryan Danielson and MJF. There's the women's division. You've got what's her name? Soraya. Kind of doing a story there. Jamie Hayter. They're kind of in a story. And WWE does the reverse. WWE goes with story, segment, promo, segment, stories. And then the matches themselves are kind of secondary, right? That's from where I'm sitting. That's what I see. I think AEW needs more stories. Try and find a better balance. Because even Tony Khan's done interviews, right? Where he really talked about how he just likes the days of WCW where like, we'll just put guys out there on TV and have a match. Like, I want to see Eddie Kingston on TV more often. Why isn't he on TV doing promos and in compelling stories? Where's the All Atlantic title? You know, like, people just have matches. And that's great. But I think people want to invest in the stories because that can also enhance the matches even further. If you have compelling stories between two rivals, and AEW has done this. Punk and MJF, amazing story. Kenny and Hangman, when they were going at it, great stories. But it's just kind of lacking to me. And I feel like Tony Khan's way of fixing these things is like, I need to either operating with a new star being revealed and added to the roster, or I'm going to introduce another title. And I'm like, fans don't need another title. Or even another reveal. You got a big roster. Work with your roster. I want, like, this is what I think. I think there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in AEW. And you don't have... You're not doing too much with them. Sean Ray J, thank you again for being a channel member. WWE keeps protecting Liv, but for what? She has nothing for Mania as of now. I wonder what they're going to do with the women at Mania. Do you think that we're going to get the women's tag match at Mania? Ronda and what's her name? I'm tired. I'm blanking. Ronda and what's her name? Damn it, what's wrong with my brain? in Shayna Baszler. Thank you, God. Sorry, I'm tired. Shayna and Ronda going at it against Damage Control for the women's tag titles. I can see that. They're going to build that over a couple of weeks. I think they put Liv and Raquel together as a makeshift tag team so that Ronda and Shayna can beat them and then set up a Mania tag. I think that's what they're going to do. Or multi-woman tag team match for the tag titles. I really wish that they would... What I would do and what I do in Universe mode, I wish they would do this. Create a brand new, like, WWE Women's Champion. Do a tournament to crown a new one over the course of, like, 2 months. That's the title. Make that the title. And that goes to your Bianca, your Becky Lynch, Charlotte, top tier women. Someone at the very top gets that title. Then you have Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions. Effective brand champions. Kind of like your IC title champions. And you can have the tag titles if you want, or get rid of the tag titles. But I feel like the women's division on both brands, it's missing a mid card. And if you made a women's championship, your Universal Women's Champion, the very top that goes across brands, that's a really, really top pecking order of like 2, 3, 4 people at the top. And then you have the Raw and SmackDown champs, where it gives more opportunities to other stars to get their hands on those titles. And there's a lot of lineage there with everybody. So they feel still important. But if you come in and you're like, hey, here's a Intercontinental Women's Championship, it's clearly the mid card. I don't know. I think that they need, but I think they need another singles title in there for the women. They need that. Sean Ray J, yeah, the equivalent of a women's IC title. I think it would help. Karate, yeah, women's television title, that would work too. You think squash matches will be back in 2K23? No, Jack, I don't think they are. Game of Hell HQC 31 is everyone's ratings being revealed. They're doing right now on Twitter, and Instagram, they're doing some rating reveals. And then their Up Down Down is doing a big one, I think, on Wednesday. That's what we'll get. Bobby who? All right, guys. That's gonna do it for the show today. Appreciate everyone for being here. Before I go, help me out. Hit subscribe on the channel here. So we've got more 2K23 news coming at you all week long. Hit like on the channel too. I appreciate you guys all being here. We'll cover all of the news, everything that's coming out. But I really, really appreciate everybody. If you are channel members, if you are giving super chats and donations and all of that, that really means the world to me. It helps out the channel a lot. It helps us grow and keep living and keep doing our thing. But I really appreciate everybody that was here. We had like 1,000 people on stream, still about 500 in the chat. I really appreciate it. So thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.